Hello everyone, welcome back to Dark Souls 3. So we will continue our PvP. Yeah, all on cancel. Random, there we go. Because I don't want to just do one arena, also like it's less likely to match with people. So, which one is your favorite arena? Alright, let's buff. Okay, we didn't have enough poise. Oh, okay. First time that roll attack actually useful. Alright, GG. Yeah, first time that roll attack is useful. Actually, you know the curved greatsword roll attack? Curved greatswords have the worst roll attack. I mean, they have good running attacks, but they have really good bad roll attack. Same as the greatswords. Greatswords have a pretty bad roll attack as well. The slam attack is okay, but you can easily get around it. You can actually dash around it. And you can there's ways to get around it. So I don't normally use the roll attack on greatswords. The Claymore one is not bad, the delayed thrust. It's not bad, but again, it's not that great. So, but curved greatswords have one of the worst roll attacks because although it's fast, it has very, very bad hitbox. What? That's all the health that you have? What kind of build are you? I just hit you twice. What kind of... I just actually didn't know that he has such a low health. What? Okay. That wasn't the build I was expecting. But Curved Greatsword have the best running attack. It's very fast. It has a hitbox behind it somehow. It doesn't make any sense, but it does have a hitbox behind it. Same as a greatsword running attack, but the curved greatsword running attack, the hitbox behind it is much greater, so you can get hit while you roll behind it. It also has a huge amount of poise damage, so it's probably one of the best roll attacks. Best dashing attacks. You know, it's very, very good for a slow weapon. Okay, let's try the follower's armor. Okay, Lightning arrow. Still pretty useful, actually. No perseverance? Okay, usually you have perseverance so you can trade with pyro. Yeah, I know. I could have rolled into that. I know, I could. But sometimes you get caught. Okay, good. GG. Also, the Lothric Knight armor is very, very bad against lightning as well, because the Lothric Knights are used to take down dragons, and dragons are weak against lightning. So Lothric Knights are like sort of natural lightning, so they have natural lightning in their body, so their armor don't provide resistance to lightning. I hope that makes sense. It doesn't make sense to me though. Like, just because you're naturally resistant to lightning doesn't mean you shouldn't have lightning resistance, but that's how it works. Okay, this is kind of like the worst arena to have to fight sorcery. Really? Boss fight? Okay, I'm not gonna go near this guy. Woo! That was close. Okay, nice. You know, my sorcery is like nowhere as powerful as his. Oh, you are lucky. Oh, nice. I should have done the L2R2 weapon art rather than the running attack. Running attacks don't have hyper armor, so that's the only thing. Or do the leap attack. Leap attack would have been better. Because leap attack at least has hyper armor, so... yeah, and that arena is really, like, short, so it's not really good for... But yeah, he was lucky that he escaped my R2 with that double roll. But it was close. I did try to roll, but sometimes because straight swords are very fast, and the stun animation, the frame that you can roll is very, very small, so you can easily just get hit multiple times. What is he doing? Everybody's AFK? Oh, that's the same guy. What? Alright, GG. Well, I don't know. Is he using an unupgraded weapon or something? I wasn't entirely sure what his strategy was. So, I used a Storm Ruler, but I still somehow beat him. Um, I don't know. It feels like it's weird. I'm not sure if it's the same opponent. I don't think it's the same opponent because I've been meeting up. I've been, um, you know, there's quite a few sorcery opponents. Sorcery is good counter um, to some degree, good counter to Faith user because sorcery does a ton of damage. It's okay against Pyro as well because it's faster than Pyro as well. And in addition to that, but Faith counters Pyromancy, so because the perseverance. I also think to some degree Pyromancy is like probably one of the weaker ones. But Pyromancy does have one thing is that it has AoE spells. It also has spells that can put lava on the ground. It also has delayed spells, the bomb you can put around you. Oh, he's lucky. Sure you want to do this? I can thrust much better than you can. Okay. Alright, GG. Yeah, I'm not sure what his game plan there was. I have no idea. I think I'm not entirely sure, but you shouldn't try to trade the thrust with me because I'm actually pretty good at it. So, famous last words. You watch me lose like another fight against someone with a claymore thrust. There was one guy that tried to use the thrust attack on the Uchi katana or one of the katanas, right? He tried to trade thrust with me. It didn't work. Like, he was a much better player than me though, but I still outspaced him easily. It happens occasionally. Yeah, that is a way to escape backstab attempts on your Greatsword R1, but I find it not as effective because if they do a roll attack, you get hit. So you have to know whether your opponent goes for a roll attack or goes for a backstab or a roll catch. It's effective against roll catches and backstab attempts because it spaces your opponent. Like it spaces you. Whoa, I didn't get him with that attack. What? Okay, my spacing's off. Okay. Oh, nice. Okay, he got the roll attack first. I guess we were thinking about the same thing. I was gonna go for a roll attack. I thought he might roll again, but he didn't. Okay, I thought he might roll again, so I was gonna go for the roll attack because that actually can catch his roll. But he didn't roll again, so it's all good. You can trade into opponent's L2 R2 weapon art with the fully charged R2. That's actually a pretty decent trade for you. And also fully charged R2 has a lot of hyper armor as well. It's pretty hard to interrupt. I mean, you could still interrupt it before the delay. You could also release it just before the full delay, so you can delay it for a different amount of time. Same as a roll attack, you can delay it a little bit, just enough to offset your opponent's parry. Ah, GG. I always try to delay that roll because I'm afraid of a roll catch, but it wasn't the right thing. Yeah, it was the wrong thing to do to trade there. So... Okay, I'm kind of losing here because he's got more health. No, I do. Alright, GG. I did run out of stamina towards the end, didn't I? Yeah, I did run out of stamina. Yeah, I actually also, like, I didn't actually have... I should have realized that he was going to go for R1 and then did something else, like either go for a backstab or maybe try to roll. because yeah, he was going for R1, so he queued an R1. So it did look like I hit first, but because of latency, it actually it hit at the same time. So if you see your opponent and you swing at the same time, your opponent swings first because of latency. Um, so you need to swing a bit before your opponent swings. Yeah, because of latency. Same guy? I don't know. Oh, actually, I thought he was going to go for a parry there. Yeah, nice try, buddy. Ah, GG. I would have been able to get him if had I actually, like, had I got that hit in, I would be able to interrupt his hyper armor. So I knew that, but I didn't get that hit in. I was actually looking to go for a backstab, but I didn't succeed. Yeah, I didn't succeed because um, the R1 didn't hit him. It was pretty close. Like, occasionally, that's the problem when you unlock. You sometimes don't hit your opponent. It's fine. Ah, GG. Yeah, I thought the roll attack would definitely have interrupted his attack, but it didn't. And it ended up being a trade, which is okay. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, I know what you're up to. Oh, I would have gotten him. Ah, GG. Yeah, broken straight sword have very limited range. Actually, the rollout too looks pretty cool actually, and also you can delay it a bit. I like curved great swords. Just I don't really have enough poise to use them properly. You really need to have like around 40-ish poise. What? How's that even possible? You interrupted my hyper armor with a straight sword? Okay, well, I would have won that if that hyper armor didn't get interrupted. Yeah, I was kind of disappointed because I was pretty sure that spinning weapon art would get him, I baited him on purpose for the spinning weapon art, but obviously I didn't get into the second spin. If I got into the second spin properly, yeah, he wouldn't have won that. Shouldn't be able to interrupt the curved greatsword with a straight sword in hyper armor. I guess the spin weapon art, they reduced the hyper armor on that, because you know, otherwise it's just spin to win. You can poise through everything. Oh, I should do that. I should switch weapons, and because once I hit people with a curved greatsword, I could switch to the broken straight sword and just mash the R1. It's very powerful, actually. They can't get out of it. They can't easily. If they try to reaction roll, they will fail. Of course, they could parry that, so I need to be careful. Alright, I didn't have enough hyper armor for the trade. I thought I might have enough hyper armor, but I did not. Yeah, I should have probably used the Ultra. Because Ultra, I would just do the roll attack, and that would interrupt, which is what I would have done in that moment. It's cool. Ah. No more sorcery, buddy. Oh, I don't want to get hit by frostbite. Yeah, okay. Whew, that was close. Is he gonna come down? No. Okay. I'm just gonna hide here. Woo, that was close. I'm not really in a hurry to get back to the arena, but it's cool. I knew what you were gonna do. You just didn't expect me to do that. Like, you just didn't. I was looking for an opportunity to use that weapon art, and I'm like, oh, okay, I got you now. Yeah, I was looking for the opportunity to use that weapon art. I was like, oh, I got you. As soon as that weapon art kicked in and stunned him, yeah, that was it. That weapon art's cheap, okay? I admit that weapon art's cheap. So I had to use something cheap to win. That weapon art's very cheap because it does a lot of damage. And it's very easy to get caught by it. Oh, you are so lucky. Oh, you're so lucky that there. God damn. Alright, GG. Like that, like... Yeah, I mean, that was... He was lucky to escape that R2 trade. He was very lucky. And that's a problem using 200 R2 on ultra great swords. They're freaking slow that people can trade with you. Basically, they can trade and escape from the trade. Like even great swords. Great swords can hit you, and even though you're in the hyper armor frame, if they queue a roll, yeah. Ultra's only disadvantage is its stamina consumption and the slow swing as well. Like, if it swings a bit faster and uses a bit less stamina, it will be quite useful. Oh, come on, no more. Yeah. Okay, that's not really a good trade for me. Okay, I tried doing that. Oh, you shouldn't have done that swing, buddy. You shouldn't have done that swing. Ooh, that was close. Okay, I see what you're doing there. Okay. Oh, he got me. Alright, fine, you're gonna... Ah, okay, that sucked. Alright, I thought he died there. Okay, I see what he's doing. He's actually pretty decent with that roll attack, you know? The gutter hard roll attack is very difficult to counter. If you're good with it, and if your opponent doesn't know how to parry, there's no way to get around it. It's just, you just trade into it. Even with a straight sword, you can probably interrupt it with a dagger, but most of the time you just trade into it. I know how to do that one. I know how to do that. A lot of player uses it. you block just before you do the dashing attack. Halberds. Do I want... Yeah, maybe I'll just go with the greatsword. Oh. He did still get me with a hit. Ah, that sucks. That's alright. Yeah, he was going for a roll attack, so I knew what he was trying to do, so I just hit R1. I mean, it would have been close. The worst is I neutral trade, which is okay. Yeah, I got hit by that. I knew I was going to get hit by that. I'm not good at dodging that attack, so... I know how to dodge that attack. I'm just lazy. Yeah, I know. I was on a winning streak, then I was on a losing streak. Now I'm okay. I'm doing okay. It doesn't matter. Like, you win and lose, it's just the nature of Dark Souls. Sometimes you're like 1 frame late and you can't get out of the roll, or you get roll caught. Yeah, I was looking to do that spin weapon off on the curved greatsword. You know, I was telling myself, nah, I'm not gonna do that because that's cheap. But then I realized, nah, it's okay. I needed to do that because otherwise I wasn't gonna beat that opponent. I'm not good with against sorcery, so sorcery opponents, which are straight sword, it's pretty dangerous because they just spam sorcery at long range, and then you go into when you're rolling. They punish you. They can also use Farron Hail. Farron Hail is also very dangerous because it does chip damage over time, and because it does chip damage, it slowly takes out your health. Obviously, if you had regen item, it's okay. Like if you continue to regen. Explosive crossbow is another one. If you're good at frame aiming explosive crossbow, you're very dangerous. There's no easy way around it. I mean, explosive crossbow does a lot of damage. Also, it has a small AoE damage. So, like, you can get hit by the explosion and also the bolt. So it does pretty decent damage. You know, it's almost, I think it's as much as a greatsword swing. It can be partly countered with shields. If you had a Black Knight shield, you can partly counter it. But, I mean, it's not going to be perfect. Because you can't really dead angle in this game, but you can still get hit by it from the side, and it doesn't reduce the damage completely. So, yeah. If you're good at using this kind of range weapon, you're gonna do really well in PvP. You can just beat someone with explosive crossbow. Oh, okay. Alright. I actually thought that curved greatsword attack would go a bit further. So. Like, I thought that curved greatsword attack was going to go a lot further than it did. But I think because it was up the hill on the stairs. So that's why I can't space it properly. I did neutral trade with his curved greatsword. I actually didn't think I succeeded in the neutral trade. I thought he might have just hit me. I thought, okay, he's gonna be able to hit me. There was a guy who beat me before with the Lothric Knight greatsword. I wouldn't mind a rematch with him. I did really bad in that fight. Oh, I don't know if you get hyper armor with this one. It seems freaking slow. Yeah. Yep, there we go. I did it. I didn't do that properly. There's a way to turn the Swinehunter attack 180 degrees so it covers a greater hitbox and reduces your forward momentum as well. Sometimes it causes you to miss, which is not good. You shouldn't have watched out. Got perseverance. Ooh. How much health do I have? Oh, don't do a cheap way to kill me. Oh, okay. I gotta remember he's got tears, so I have to hit him twice. Oh, I nearly got him there. Nice. Should have probably used Stomp. Yeah, I would have got away with Stomp. Because Stomp, I can recover a bit faster. Yeah, that was a fight that I should have used a greatsword, not an ultra greatsword. Because ultra's recovery time is just too long. Feels like that's only something you can do with free aiming. and try locked on. See if it works. What weapons you got? What? What are you doing? Alright, GG. I'm not sure his game plan is. Like, it doesn't make any sense. You can't interrupt perseverance, so the only other ways to beat perseverance is with your own perseverance. You can beat the red halberd with like the mace perseverance on the mace, because you can hit them with a running attack and go into perseverance, much like they do. I feel like you can't, I don't know, some people say you can go into stomp a bit faster than you can initiate a roll. I don't think so. I feel like there's no noticeable difference. If there is difference, it's probably negligible. But, you know, it could make a difference in a pinch. Okay, alright, that didn't work at all. Alright, I didn't think that was gonna hit me. Alright, GG. Yeah, that looks a bit further than I thought. Okay, I'm gonna try going to Stomp, but the problem with Stomp is you can still get stunned. So I guess if it's faster than the roll, in certain situations it might be better. For example, if you couldn't get out of the hit. Just in case he doesn't ghost hit me. Okay, my poke attack's pretty quick. Okay, he got me with that poke attack. Interesting. So he actually spaced my attack. I could also use it one-handed, but I'm not going to use it one-handed. The only thing I can do is that frost attack, which is occasionally useful. Yeah, the thrust attack. I don't know if it has any more range than the overhead slam. I much prefer the overhead slam. Alright, GG. It did pretty good damage on the greatsword. Greatsword, ultra greatsword. Yeah, he did pretty decent damage. That was like probably one more than a third of my health. I would say like 40%. So that's pretty decent. Oh, you're always gonna get hit. Oh, that was good spacing. Oh, you got me. Alright, GG. That one must be pretty annoying with the sorcery. Because I do have the, like, I don't have a strong version of sorcery. I mean, my sorcery is weak as hell. But, you know, and I probably, rather than soul arrow, I should have used like heavy soul arrow, which I think heavy soul arrow and soul arrow cost about the same speed. I just have soul arrow because I'm not going to use sorcery to try and do damage. It's just sometimes it's useful to annoy opponents, particularly opponents on low health. It's just something to like mess them up a bit. I try not to use it to finish the last hit. You know, occasionally I will use it because it does like what do you call it? Oh, that's some ghost range. Okay. I was pretty close to death. Only 54. Okay, I do have the Onyx blade. Yes. Ah, he's whipping his way. I actually didn't expect that to kill him. Yeah, I didn't expect that to kill him. I thought like he was gonna be okay. Because the thrust. Hello, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Ah, not too bad, you know, just doing some arena PvP in Dark Souls 3. Nothing too much. Okay, so he's got like a Murokumo. Yeah, Murokumo, okay. I don't want to trade with him. Okay, alright. That was not a good trade for me. Okay, again, same thing. Alright. I gotta stop trading into his attack. Alright, okay, GG. Yeah, we kind of made the same trade like twice in a row because he was doing the spinning attack and I was doing my L2R2 weapon art. I actually was surprised that I was able to interrupt his spinning weapon art because normally that spinning weapon art from the Murokumo, it's pretty hard to interrupt. Like it's got a lot of hype armor, but that was okay. That was cool. Yeah, I made the same trade twice. So obviously you don't want to trade with curved greatswords if you have a greatsword, unless you have a ridiculous amount of poise. Like unless you have 50 poise, you can probably trade. But a curved greatsword player with 50 poise would out trade you any time of the day. 1 second. Here's my stat. Guess you can freeze the video to have a look. Cool. Same opponent. Cool. Oh, he's gonna get me. Alright, okay, now ghost hit. Can't get used to it. Why don't I have that ghost hit on my greatsword? Oh, nice spacing. Punish. Ah, I missed the punish. I thought he might be out of stamina. Got him. Alright, I'm not sure exactly what he was trying to do there. I didn't really understand. I also didn't understand how I didn't get hit as well. And also I didn't understand how I hit him at the end. It was very weird. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what happened there. But I know that with all spinning weapon art, there is a what do you call it? What do you call it? Blind spot. Yeah, there's a blind spot on all spinning weapon arts. And spinning weapon art, you can't turn as well. Yeah, that was a bit weird, but I guess I was lucky to be in the blind spot. Like, for example, with the Lucerne, right? You spin. There's a blind spot right behind me. And I can't turn my second spinning. Like, as soon as I turn the first spinning, the second spin will track where the first spin goes. It can't be turned. So as long as you're in that blind spot, you'll be totally safe against any spinning weapon art. Very good players knows where that blind spot is, and they would always go for that blind spot as soon as you spin. He can't still have stamina, could he? Alright, GG. So, yeah, I don't know why I went for the dashing attack there. I was actually meant to go for the regular R1. All good. So yeah, all spinning weapon attacks have a blind spot. So once you're behind that blind spot, because they can't track once they do the second spin, so if the first spin kind of misses, the second spin won't track and it won't turn. So you can punish a spinning weapon art like this. So it's kind of dangerous to do the spin. Yeah. I'm gonna change to a greatsword because it's not fair fighting him with the ultra. I know what you're trying to do. Alright, GG. So, do you play this game as well? Have you played any other Dark Souls series as well? Which one is your favorite? Mine is Dark Souls 3. In terms of world design, I always like Dark Souls 1. I feel like Dark Souls 1 has the best world design, and followed by Dark Souls 2, and then Dark Souls 3. In terms of game mechanics, I much prefer Dark Souls 3. I mean, you don't have to tell me like which one is your favorite. You can just tell me which one you like the most. Or okay, Mad King Crucifix. I know this thing. Oh, okay. Really? I would get hit by that? Okay, I could have died there. Yeah, I like Dark Souls 3. I think the game mechanics of Dark Souls 3 is the best, and the fact they fixed up backstabs as well. I mean, they also fixed up backstabs for Dark Souls 2 as well. But Dark Souls 3, the backstab game mechanics, at least is a lot better than Dark Souls 1. You don't get those weird latency stabs, which you can get tracked. Like, when you're a screen away, you get tracked back to the backstab. That's just not cool. Like, once I think once I jumped off somewhere, and I still got tracked back into the backstab. So it was very weird. Yeah, once I think it was a screen away. I got tracked back into the backstab, then I got killed. I was like, whoa, that doesn't make any sense. But Dark Souls 3, they fixed that, obviously. So it's a lot better. So. Like, a lot of people hate on this game, but I think that's probably one of the best changes. Right, GG. Yeah, a lot of people hate on this game, but I mean, the backstab mechanics itself, that was probably the best changes that they could done. It's like, have you ever played Diablo 3? A lot of people hated Diablo 3, but one of the best things about Diablo 3 is that you can get your own loot, so you never have to worry about who's going to pick up your loot, like who's going to pick up your items. You'll get your own unique item, and that was such, like, everything else wasn't great about Diablo 3, but that was like one of the best changes. Like, that will make the game like 8 out of 10 for me, no matter how bad everything else is, because it's such a good mechanic. Because in Diablo 2, one of the worst things is like people stealing the loot, and when bosses are about to die, they will just stop attacking just so they can pick up the items. So that's one of the greatest things. Okay. I'm terrible at dodging power moves. Whew, that was close. I know how to dodge that. I just don't want to do it. Okay, how'd you get away from that? Like, seriously, how'd you escape from that one? That was... Okay, I don't understand that. That's a follower's saber. I think it does that special attack. You have to roll behind it, and then you can turn around and hit them. Because the follower saber's final hit with a weapon art hits downwards, and it can't turn around and track you. So as soon as the first hit, you just roll behind them, and that's the easiest way to get them. Which is your favorite weapon in this game, by the way? Do you like faster weapons, or do you prefer the slower and bigger weapons? I have to say my favorite is a great sword, but for PvE, my favorite is the ultra great sword. Yeah, Claymore is the best. There's no argument about that. Most versatile weapon. Oh, you're lucky. Alright, GG. You're lucky to escape from that backstab. Oh, GG. Nice. Cool, cool. I didn't know you were also in the arena, but that's cool. Okay, some more Kumo. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I stopped playing for some time, probably a year or so. I used to play quite a bit, but no, I stopped playing for some time, a good period. and just got back into it because I'm making some videos. So alright, GG. Got lucky on that roll catch. Yeah, after a bit of time, you're right. Yeah, it can get a bit stale, you're right. Sometimes. There was an opponent from yesterday, I was trying to match against him. I don't think he's playing anymore. He was very good with the greatsword, so... I was always quite close to beating him, but I never managed to pull the final hit off, except in one game. GG. If you use a charge on the Stora's greatsword, try not to follow up. I mean, occasionally works with a follow up, but most of the time you just get hit by a backstab, like that. Then I think the charge is better when you hit people with R1. Then you can do the charge. GG. Yeah, I didn't mind the neutral trade there. It was okay. I could have done a roll R2 because it had hyper armor, but I was scared that he would be able to roll out of it. Okay. I never catch people with the R1, R1, R2. Okay. Don't have enough stamina there. GG. He had 1 health. Yes, I know I could have used something else to kill him, but that's not the nice way to do it. Was that you? No way. That looks different. You had a different helmet on. Alright, okay. I didn't know. Because you had a different helmet on before. You didn't? No, I remember you had one of the I was pretty sure you had one of the iron helmets on. No, okay, that must be me. Okay, maybe I'm thinking about the opponent I fought yesterday because he had a different helmet. Okay, my bad. I don't know. There was a player that that was beating me last night. So I wanted a match with him. I've been trying to find him in the arena for the whole day, but I didn't manage to do it at all. Oh, you did? Okay. All right. Okay. I thought you looked like you had a different helmet. Okay. All good. Right. You didn't interrupt my hype armor, did you? Okay, that's not a good trade for you. Oh, I managed to use... I'm trying to use... GG. It was going for a roll catch. That's not you, right? Because that's a guy with different helmet. Anyway, I think that's it for today. Thanks for watching the stream. But it was a good fight. Good fight. GG. And thanks for watching the stream. I do appreciate the view. It's been 90 minutes already, so I still haven't found that player. But you know, some people you meet in the arena, you never find them again. Like, you can continue to play the next couple of days, you never find him. You never find them. Even you try to log on at the same time, they sort of just disappear from the arena. You never get matched with them. There was another player called Max something. He was also very good with the Ultra Great Sword, and I lost him a couple of times. He reminds me of another different player that I saw before as well, but I have been never ever able to find him at all. Even though I continue playing for the next couple of days in the arena, I continue to play next couple of weeks as well, and they just disappeared. I don't know. Anyway, thanks for watching. I do appreciate the view. Hopefully I see you on stream again next time. I'll be streaming some other games later today, and I hope to see you again. It was cool. Bye for now, and take care of yourself. And yeah, see you later.